Have you ever heard a story so eerie it stays with you for days? Let us know in the comments if you know a tale like this. An ancient tale, passed down for generations, that no one has been able to explain. Will you be the one to figure it out? Welcome everyone to a story that isn't just a tale, but a riddle, a mystery that still haunts an entire village. For centuries, it's been told across firesides and in hushed whispers. A story so mysterious that those who know it best dare not even try to explain it. Tonight, we'll journey to a remote village in West Africa, to a place hidden deep within a forest of ancient trees. A place said to be protected and maybe even cursed by spirits that roam its dark corners. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out on our new upload. Thank you. Now the story. Many years ago, the villagers lived in peace. They thrived off the land, respected the spirits, and offered them gifts in exchange for protection. It was simple and quiet, but all of that changed one dark night when a strange sound echoed from the forest. No one knew what it was. Some claimed it was a strange animal, others believed it was the wind. But night after night, the sound would return, getting louder, more desperate. The elders warned everyone to stay away, to leave the forest be. But curiosity got the better of one young man. This young man, Dogo, was known for his bravery. He couldn't bear the unknown, couldn't stand the mystery eating away at him and his people. So one night, he decided to venture into the forest alone, under the pale light of a waning moon. As he walked, he realized the forest was different, silent, but in a strange way as if the trees were holding their breath. Then he heard it, the sound. This time it was close, so close that it felt like it was right beside him. Dogo moved toward the sound, his heart pounding, his breath shallow. Suddenly, he caught a glimpse of something. A figure, tall, slender, cloaked in shadows. It seemed to beckon him forward, to pull him in. And just like that, the shadow disappeared. Some say it was a spirit, others believe it was a trick of the mind. But Dogo was certain. He had seen something, and he needed to know what. He spent the whole night in the forest, following the sound, chasing shadows, but they always stayed just out of reach. Dogo returned to the village at dawn, defeated, exhausted, but not alone. For when he returned, a strange silence followed him. And in the days that followed, things began to change. Villagers fell ill with mysterious fevers, crops withered under the sun, and animals refused to go near the forest. Word spread that Dogo had angered something in the forest. The elders gathered, deciding that the village must make amends or risk losing everything. So they approached Dogo with a choice: return to the forest and seek forgiveness from the spirits, or leave the village forever. Dogo, determined to protect his people, agreed. What do you think? Is this a tale to be believed, or just a haunting story? Drop your thoughts below. He returned to the forest, this time bringing offerings, fruits, flowers, spices, everything the village could spare. He walked deeper than he had before, following a narrow path that twisted and turned, leading him far beyond where anyone dared to go. But the forest was different this time. The trees whispered his name, the wind howled, and shadows danced at the edge of his vision. It was as if the forest was alive, waiting, watching, and then he saw it. A clearing bathed in moonlight, with something in its center. In the clearing stood a spirit, its form almost human but not quite. It had eyes that seemed to hold the entire night sky, and it radiated a sense of power and sorrow. The spirit didn't speak, but Dogo understood. This was no ordinary spirit. It was the keeper of the forest, the watcher of boundaries. And it was here, to offer him something. The spirit handed Dogo a small, intricately carved stone, glowing faintly in the dark. A warning, perhaps, or maybe a reminder of something long forgotten. Dogo took it, unsure of what it meant, but feeling its weight in his hand. And then, just as silently as it had come, the spirit disappeared. When Dogo returned to the village, he felt different. But no one else seemed to notice. Life went on, the crops grew back, and the villagers forgot the dark days. But Dogo, he kept the stone hidden and never spoke of it. Until his dying breath, he never revealed what he had seen, or what the spirit had told him. Some say that on his deathbed, Dogo whispered something to the village elder, something about the stone, and a warning that it must never leave the village. To this day, that stone remains hidden somewhere in the village, passed down from generation to generation. But no one knows why. And so, the legend lives on. An ancient mystery hidden in the heart of a village, protected by generations, but never truly explained. Was Dogo's journey a warning, a curse, or something else entirely? Perhaps we'll never know, but maybe that's exactly what the spirits want. If this story kept you on edge, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. There are more mysteries hidden in the heart of Africa's past, waiting to be told. And who knows, one of them just might keep you up at night.